Anthony Hartwig here with a Ashtabula St. John girls basketball player profile. I am joined by Alyssa Cevera. Alyssa, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, this season I know, you guys have accomplished so much this year, but you have accomplished so much yourself too. I want to start with scoring 1,000 points. I know that's always a goal that everyone has. You were able to accomplish that. Take us through that moment and what it meant to you to be able to accomplish that milestone.
Well, just being able to play with my teammates and everything at that game. Everyone was trying to get me the ball, and it just, it was really exciting when it happened. Everyone jumping around and really congratulating me, and it was just a special moment to be there with my teams to have that happen.
You've been a leader of this team for a while, but this year, as it being your last year, that responsibility goes up even more, and you're asked to grow the young players of the program. So it can be good when you leave and you graduate. How has that been for you? How have you been able to handle the responsibilities this year that were added to your plate?
Well, I just tried to lead by example. So, get to practice early, help all the younger teammates just with whatever they needed, help with giving tips, throughout practices and everything. So they have someone they can look up to. And yeah.
Yeah, and I like that you said having someone to look up to because of the success you've had. Obviously, you're a role model. People look up to you. Young players look up to you. They want to be like you when they grow up. What has it been like to be a role model for you?
Um, it's interesting. I mean, it's you got to make sure you do, like, you always have someone watching you, so you have to make sure you always present yourself in a good light and you don't make any silly mistakes like
Mhm.
that.
Was there a moment where you started to realize, like, whoa, like I'm a role model. People are watching me. I have people that are looking up to me. I have to check all my Q's and dot all my I's, cross all my T's.
Um, I don't know if there's a specific moment. I always felt like no matter what you do, you just always try to do it to your best ability, no matter if someone's watching or not. So it's always just been there with me, kind of.
When you think of things, people that were your role models, people that taught you how to be a role model, who comes to mind for you?
Probably my sister, Emily, Cevera, and my dad, and my parents. So yeah, as I'm growing up, I always looked up to them, and they kind of showed me how to respect others and uh, just be overall a good person, I guess.
We're talking about the leadership that comes with senior year, but it also comes with a lot of emotions, right? I mean, everything you do, it's the last time doing it for the school. What was it like handling all those emotions that senior year brings and trying to, focus on the game and focus on making it worth everything for your teammates?
I just tried to play every game like it was my last, so give 100%. And it was really sad thinking that I'm not going to be playing basketball like this anymore. But I just gotta remember that there's things ahead, and I just was excited to have that experience these 3 years with everybody.
What are some of the things that you're going to treasure the most about this program, being with them, and the memories that you've made with St. John?
Probably just being able to be such a close family with everybody. So we all treat each other like we're really close, and we all have such a good time together. All our camaraderie and everything.
We weren't able to catch up to you during the fall, but I do want to ask about the tennis too, because obviously you were a standout tennis player for the fall season. What was it like transitioning from tennis to basketball and to be able to keep yourself busy in both the fall and winter sports seasons?
Well, with tennis, it keeps you in good shape. So going into the basketball season, that really helps too. So you're already in that needed shape, and it was good because a lot of the people on the tennis team are also on the basketball team. So we already have that type of friendship. So it's fun going off of that.
Now that your season is over, you gotta, you get to reflect a little bit on what made this season special and what about this season you're gonna treasure. What are some things that come to mind about your senior season that you're always gonna remember even 10, 20 years from now?
I think I'm gonna remember just all of the fun we had together as a team, playing together for so long, and especially with the other two seniors, Grace and Olivia, that we're able to play together for such a long time and just have all of those memories together.
When you graduate and you think of the things you've accomplished and the things that you're most proud of, what are you most proud of so far that you've been able to do, not just on the court, but everything you've done in St. John? What are you kind of the most proud of?
Probably I'm not sure. Maybe in tennis, when I won the county tournament, or in basketball, scoring 1,000, that was a really big thing for me. And I'm not quite sure.
Talking about basketball and scoring that amount of points, it obviously comes with confidence. So you have to be confident to shoot that much and to score that much. Talk about your confidence, where it comes from, and how you're able to keep it.
Well, like Rock always says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I just try to keep that mindset when playing in the game. So whenever you don't shoot, you're not making anything. So I just, keep that in mind.
As you look back on your career, have you ever had a span where maybe you feel like you've lost the confidence a little bit? And if you have, what were some things that you did to get back to that confident mindset that you obviously have had this season?
Well, yeah, definitely. There has been times, and it helps a lot when your teammates are there to help bring you back up and tell you to just keep shooting and just keep playing and stuff. So that helps a lot with their support, and just to keep in your mind that you're going to have off days and you just got to keep, pushing through and playing.
Watching this team the last 2 years that they've been a part of the YSN family, it's so tight knit. The chemistry is so impressive. What are some things that the team does to build that chemistry and to be so together in such a unit?
Well, we regularly have team dinners, so we're always doing something with each other, whether it's, going out to eat or going to one of the teammates' houses just to, get food and just build our team relationship more.
Who are some teammates that you think without basketball maybe wouldn't have been in your inner circle, and that you're so happy that basketball brought them into your life and that you've gotten to know really well throughout your basketball career?
I'd probably say Mickey Zhang and Alexa Jordan and all of the sophomores. I definitely probably wouldn't have been as close as I am with them now, that if it wasn't for basketball.
To have such a strong sophomore class, how excited are you for the program's future? I know it's hard to leave a program and look ahead, but when you kind of look at see what Ashtabula St. John is doing next year, how excited are you with the young talent that we have seen so much this year?
I definitely am excited for them. I think they're going to do really well next year, now that they know that they've become more confident in shooting, and just their handles, like their dribbling skills and stuff. So that I think they're going to do a really good job, and I'm excited for them.
Give us a little sneak peek. Who are some players that would be able to, take the mantle as leaders next year? Who have you seen kind of sharpen their leadership tools this year a little bit that you think are going to be really easy to step up next year and be a leader when you're gone?
I'd probably say Alexa Jordan. She's had a lot of good drives throughout the season that she's been able to step up in that way. And then Izzy Haller and Marissa, good posts are, and I think they're going to do a good job with, bringing that heat when I'm not there next year.
Obviously, talking about the end of a basketball season is so sad. I want to brighten it up a little bit. I want to talk about your love for the sport and where it started, and how you fell in love with the sport of basketball.
Well, ever since I was really little, I've been playing since I think it was first grade. So I don't know. Ever since then, I would just play, with my dad, backyard basketball, and ever since then, I always would just, have fun competing with my sister and everyone. So, you know, just since I was young, I've just always had a love for the sport.
Obviously, to get where you're at, you have to work extremely hard. What gives you that drive to keep working, to work all the time, to work every day? I'm sure there are plenty of practices in your career that maybe you didn't feel the best, or maybe you just weren't in the mood to practice that day. What gave you that drive to keep going on those days when you really didn't want to?
Probably just to not let down my teammates and not let down myself, so that like I know I'm able to go through those challenges no matter what the circumstances are. So
Let's talk about your future. What are some future plans for you, and what are some things that you want to do after you graduate high school?
I'm thinking about going into nursing, and I don't know if I'm playing any sports at all, but I'm not quite sure yet where I'm going to college either. So
Have you put sports completely off the table, or is it still up in the air whether or not you want to play sports in college?
I'd say it's still up in the up on the table, so I'm
Mhm.
not, completely set off of doing it, but we'll see.
When you're looking at all that, tell us some things that a program could have or a school could have to persuade you or make you feel like it would be the right decision to go in and play that sport at a college.
Um, I don't know, maybe meeting the team and seeing how well they are, how welcoming they are and nice, and just like how good the program is, or um depending on the size of the school too, would help.
Another thing that always goes into it when we talk to seniors that are trying to pick colleges, do you want to travel a little bit or do you want to stay closer to home? Are you someone that wants to kind of spread their wings and go somewhere, or do you want to stay close to the family?
Um I'm thinking about staying closer, but I'm not opposed to leaving, but we'll just see how things go, I guess.
You said you're thinking about nursing as a major. I'm interested, what got your interest into that? What are some things in your life that drew you towards that career field?
Well, ever since I was young, my mom and my nana were nurses, so I've always been around that type of environment, and they really enjoyed that profession, with helping people. So that's kind of what I was looking for.
All right, I do want to also talk about the St. John community. Obviously, they support you guys so much. They sponsored your last tournament game so it could be on YSN. They care about you guys. What has it meant to you to play for this community and to be able to have their support over your career?
It means a lot to me. They have done so much for us, and I'm very thankful for that. And I'm just excited for all the good things they're going to be doing in the future with upcoming programs.
All right, Alyssa, before we let you go, we do this with every player profile. I want to give you the chance to shine the light off yourself for a minute and shine it on the people in your life, your support system, people you wouldn't be here without. I want to give you as much time as you want to hand out your thanks and your shout outs to the people that are behind you.
Mhm. I'd really like to thank my mom for just, always supporting me through all the times I'm sick or upset and stuff like that. And then um, my sister for always pushing me to try harder, and seeing how she has done. She has really made an impact on my career, and especially my dad for making it to all of my games and always just being there to give some really good advice throughout all of the years. So.
All right, Alyssa, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We have enjoyed covering you throughout your whole career that you've been on YSN and part of the YSN family. Wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and we can't wait to talk to you again real soon.
Thank you.